How is it going, guys? Slippery Jim here. Welcome back to S1ipperycraft. We are playing the 1.7.10 pack from Technic. And in the last episode, we set up a few more machines here. We got a really cool travel anchor system happening right here, so we can easily get down to the bottom of the base and then back up again. And yeah, we're going to be basically producing some gelid cryothium in this episode by using these machines here. And what that's going to allow us to do is use that in the big reactor here as a superior coolant, so we can get more power and more efficiency out of this this existing reactor that we have. But the other thing is, I've noticed that the covers don't actually work with these Ender.io cables, but Ender.io actually has its own mod that helps deal with hiding those. So we're going to check that out as well in this episode. And I think that thing is called the painter? The painting. Let's just have a look here. Painting. The painting machine, that thing there. So let's see what we need for this. We need electrical steel, we need a machine chassis, some nether quartz, and a diamond. So I'm not sure about the electrical steel. Do we have that? Let's just see. Electrical steel. I've got one of those things. We have a diamond. And I know I've got a little bit of nether quartz left downstairs, but electrical steel, I guess, is something that we're going to make in the alloy smelter. Let's see if we can find the recipe for that. Electrical steel. Iron, pulverized coal, and silicon, apparently. Alright, silicon. How do we make that? So I think this is a special kind of silicon. Pulverized sand, apparently. Okay. Let's get some of that happening. So I did a little bit of mining between episodes and got some extra sand and sandstone. Sand. A little bit there. Just get a little bit of that going. I'm not sure how much we're going to need here, but we'll pulverize that up. Let's just turn all these off so it doesn't export it anywhere on me. Put that in the pulverizer, and we might go downstairs and get some coal as well, because we're going to need to pulverize that. And I know I've got a little bit in here. We'll just take, say, half of that and a little bit of that. Maybe 20 should do. What else do we need while we're down here? We needed the nether quartz. I think we only needed 2. Take a little bit of that. Actually, what else did I have in there with the dust? Oh, there's some spare coal there. Good to know. Let's head back up top here. So the sand should be done now in this thing. Silicon. Nice. All right. And we'll get some of this made up as well. So that should make pulverized coal for us. What else do we need for this thing? Painting machine. Electrical steel is the main thing we have left to make. So wait for that. We can probably make a little bit up. Actually, I need iron. I think I had some iron up here somewhere. Did I not? I thought I did. There we go. So I'll grab some of that. Looks like 13's the amount we're going to make. 13. Oh, it gave me a byproduct. Sulfur. Cool. Alright, so put this on the alloys mode. And then we'll put this recipe stuff in here. Is that going to work? It is. Beautiful. Looks like it's a little bit slow. I'm going to have to upgrade that capacitor at some point, I think. But is it 1 for 1? It is. Nice. Okay, so how much do we need for that thing? We need 2, 3, 4, 5. Come on, it's so slow. How much fuel have we got left in here? The other thing is I tested out the regular uranium ore, and when you smelt that, it gives you yellorium So that's pretty cool. Not that I've found a lot of uranium, mind you. One more, come on. Yellorium is not that rare, anyway. Okay, we should be able to put this thing together now. Let's make this thing up. The painting machine. Where is it? There. Beautiful, alright. So, this allows us to paint conduit, facades, stairs, fences, gates, etc., etc., etc. Travel anchors, interestingly. So basically, instead of having the covers, like I'm used to using to like hide the cabling and everything like that, like these things here, you create facades. And facades, let's have a look here. Facade. They look like this, and they're basically made of conduit binder. So what this is gravel, sand, and clay. So I have some sand in here, not exactly tons of sand, but a little bit, and I need some gravel and clay as well. Let's go down and get some of that. Clay, I think, was in this one. So we've got sand there. I don't think we'll need like tons of this, but then again we might, because there's a fair bit of stuff to cover up actually. So we'll take that, and we need gravel. I've got lots of gravel. And let's make a few of these conduit binders up. Okay. Yeah, probably wait. Well, I guess I'll be using them a fair bit, so that is a lot though. Okay, let's go back up top. And we should be able to grab that electrical steel out. We'll put this on furnace mode and whack these things in here. Okay, that should give us some of these things. So, oh, nice. 12 at a time. I am going to have a lot. I'm going to have a lot of these things. Wow. All right, let's make up some of these facades anyway and check them out. 16. Alrighty. So I guess you just place them like blocks over cabling, like if we wanted to hide this. Why is that not working? Let me have a look at this. Conduit facade. Nope. Right click on a conduit to place. Hidden when a Rancho conduit is equipped. Well, I'm right clicking on that. I must be doing it wrong. Let me just grab the rest of this out. It's still going. We'll just let the rest of that cook up. Do I need a wrench for this? Have a look here. I think I need to make a Yetta wrench anyway, but I don't see why I would need a wrench to place these things down. Maybe we need to paint them first. Let's put this thing down. And, okay, that's getting power. So I want it to look like redwood leaves. Put that in there as the paint pattern, if you like. Not redwood. Giant sequoia? Redwood. I don't think they're the same type of tree, but anyway. Put those in, and that should paint them for us. Ah, okay. Conduit facade. Maybe they need to be painted before you can place them. Let's try this out. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. Okay, cool. It's pretty cool. Okay, we'll let those do their thing. How many of these have I got? Conduit. I might need to make some more, actually. Let's just make as many as we can. And we'll put them in there to get painted as well. Got those out. So basically we put these in here. And that'll hide that. It's almost like it's inside the block. That is awesome. And you only need the one type instead of the covers where you need the different types, like with the holes and stuff like that. So that's pretty nice. Alright, let's just get rid of some of this stuff that I'm carrying. I had some coal in there. Interesting. It's a little bit slow, but not too bad. This is still going. We'll make a few more of those things. Because we're going to need a lot of them eventually. Okay, that's the rest of those. Grab those out. And we can just put these like all along here and stuff like that as well. Probably to about there will do. Okay, we'll put the rest of them in here. I'm just going to make the rest of these up. Put them in here. And get rid of those. Put that in there as well. Cool. All right. Anyway, that's those things, right? So they're pretty cool. I'm going to put one here as well. Now, I want to make a Yetta wrench. So this allows me to like configure the cabling and stuff like that with Ender.io. And for this, we need electrical steel and a basic gear, which is sticks and cobble. I'm not sure if I have... I've got some wood here. Cobble. Probably not cobble though. Doesn't look like it. So let's go downstairs and grab some cobble. The other thing is, before I do that, let's grab the one of these ender tanks with the lava, and I want to actually use one of those for the smeltery. So one thing we wanted to get was a couple of sticks and some cobble to make that gear up. What am I missing here? Electrical steel. Oh, that was up top, wasn't it? I need 4 sticks. Grab that. Put the rest of that stuff in here. Sulfur. Not sure if I've got any sulfur. We'll just put it in. I guess we'll put it in over here. All right, so let's put the ender tank up here. So what I like to do is I like to have it feeding lava into my smeltery like that, and that should feed the lava in there. So that constantly keeps the lava full from the nether pump, which is pretty awesome. Okay, cool. All right, good. So, actually, I think I might have enough levels now. Let's go up and see if we can add another. No, I might need to get to 30 actually. So we'll wait on that. Let's just head back up top here. I was going to add one more enchant to my bow. I want to put the knockback on it. Okay, we get some more of those. Is that finished? So we can take that out. Okay, so much for that. So we've got our facades and stuff that we can use to cover up the cabling, but we want to get started on the gelid cryotheum for the reactor. So for this, what we're going to need is to get some water happening. We're going to need the other ender tank as well. I've got 1 bucket of water there. We'll need the aqueous accumulator, and we'll probably need some more cables as well. Where did I put those? fluid conduits and energy conduits. I might need to make some item conduits as well. Let's have a look. Item conduits. These things from Ender.io. So these are the conduit binders. Fortunately, I think I still have some of those left actually. And pulsating iron nuggets. Pulsating iron nuggets. I've only got 4 of those. I made them all into facades, didn't I? Damn it. Alright, we'll grab the rest of the clay and go make some more of those. So that was gravel. It was gravel. And gravel, sand, and clay. Gravel, sand, and clay. Okay, cool. So we'll need to get those cooking up. Okay, so we're also going to make the Yeta wrench, so I need some electrical steel for that. And we have some here. I think it was it 3 or 4? 3. There we go, beautiful. So I'll put this other wrench away in here. Yeah, basically when you're holding a wrench, you can actually see through the facades, which is why they go like that. It's just pretty cool. Okay, we got tons more of these things, so let's have a look at that item conduit recipe again. Pulsating iron, how do we make this? I'm assuming that it's going to be, okay, ender pearls and iron. Ender pearls, we have a few of these. And iron, wasn't it? So let's give that a go. Grab that out for now and just wait for that to finish. Switch this to alloy mode, and then we want to do, have I got iron? Let's go get some iron. I don't know if it's 1 for 1 or not. Let's just try this out. Do your thing. So yeah, pulsating, these are nuggets, so it should make a fair few out of an ingot. 3. Cool. We'll make up as many as we can with this amount of ingots anyway, because I'm probably going to need a lot of these conduits for future anyway. And you should get 1 more out of that. Okay, then we turn these into nuggets. And then we just make up a bunch of these. That is quite a lot. Alright, so we've got our item conduits, we've got our electrical conduits, and we have fluid conduits. So all I need is another bucket of water. Which I should have downstairs somewhere. There we go. Awesome. Okay, so with this, let's see, so that's finished doing its thing. Alright, so back here, we've got the glacial precipitator and the fluid transposer. and the igneous extruder. Now, one more thing actually that I want to make, actually no, I have it here, is the magma crucible. So this needs to have water and lava going in. Igneous extruder. Let's see. So obsidian, yeah, actually that's set up where I want it right now. It's just because I do want to have these right next to each other. And we're going to have the fluid going in. I might have items going along the bottom and fluid out the back. Maybe. That's probably how we'll do it. So this I want to have here. Let's just get some leaves. It's going to be sitting like this. And actually, down there? I guess that's as good a spot as any. Let's put it down there. So I'll put the aqueous accumulator right down there. And I want to have water either side of it. Like that. So I'll put the water in there and in there. So this should now start collecting or accumulating the water. And that'll give us a constant, endless water supply. And I'll have the cabling coming up. Pressurized fluid cabling coming up there into the glacial precipitator, and also the, why is that not connecting? There we go. And into this guy here as well. Oops. Take that and connect that. Not disconnect it. Damn you. There we go. So they should both be getting watered now. Once I set them up to receive it. Power. And we want it coming in the back. Let's just turn everything off here. So we want it coming into that one. Let's have a look at this. So we want this on. Just have to work out how to set these up. So active without signal. In and out mode. Red, red. Why is this not getting any fluid? Oh, it's still off at the back there. There we go. Cool, alright. So now this... always active. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so it's made some snowballs for us already. And this thing here... let's turn everything off here first. And we wanted to have that one on receive like that. That's full. And then we can set this to basically make any of this stuff. But we also need to have the lava input in that. And for that we're going to need another fluid input here. So I wonder if I can go in the top just by placing that there. I'm not sure if this is going to work. Actually, that's the wrong one. Let's just... Come here, you. Wrong machine, damn it. I want it on this one. And we want it coming in there. That's the top. I think that's this one. Yeah, there we go. Cool. Alright. So basically what this is going to do now, we can set it to make cobblestone, stone, or obsidian. And obsidian is such a pain to mine, obviously. So this is going to be making up as much obsidian as we want, which is sweet. To turn these off, I guess I'm just going to have to change the inputs or something on this. I could like set up a switch, I guess, at some point for that as well. Let's put another facade over the back of that pipe. Just keep things nice and tidy. If I can, there we go. That looks kind of weird. Oh well. Yeah, we can put these over these and everything. How good is that? That is awesome. Alright, so we've got our igneous extruder up and running, creating obsidian for us. We've got the glacial precipitator up and running, so we can make snow, ice, but we're going to need snowballs for the gelid cryothium that we're going to make. Over here we have the fluid transposer, so I'll just turn off all these things here to start with on this one. And this is the magma crucible. Turn that all off. So what we want to do, to make this gelid cryothium, we need some cryothium dust. So to make this we need snowballs, which we can now make at will. Redstone, which we've got plenty of. Saltpeter or niter. Both of those could be tricky. And Blizz powder. So Blizz powder, let's have a look at this. You can make it a bunch of different ways, but one way that we're going to make it is by using the snowballs in the fluid transposer with destabilized redstone. So let's just break this down here so we can see what we're doing. I might just chop that wooden block out as well. Right there. Okay, and how am I going to do this? I was going to have fluids running in the back, wasn't I? Let's just... How do you break these? I'll just remove these temporarily. Like that. Alright, so if fluid is in the back here... I basically want to have these feeding into this at some point here, but we're also going to want to make some destabilized redstone in this thing. So I guess for that we're going to need a bunch of redstone, which I have right here. I guess we can put the block straight in there. I'm not sure how much that will make, but we're going to need a ton of this anyway, so we'll make that up. I might as well use a whole bunch of this. We'll leave 10 blocks in case I need that for something else. Put the rest of that in there. I may also need some tanks, or at least a couple of tanks. Fuse quartz. I think I had some spare tanks downstairs. But the other thing that we're going to need is some niter or some saltpeter. Now, niter you can make a few different ways by doing different things, all involving the machinery. You can also get them from some mob drops, which I have killed 2 or 3. Like I forget what they're called. They look like a kind of Kind of like a, what are they called? A blaze. Like, it's a kind of a blaze that drops these things. There's like 3 or 4 different kinds of blazes in the world with the mods that I've got. But getting back to the gelid cryotheum, for the niter, how we're going to make that is probably the easiest thing. Is we're just going to pulverize up some sandstone, and that will give us sand, but also a chance to get a byproduct of niter. So that's the reason that I've been mining all of this stuff in between episodes. So we're going to get all of this going. I might actually make a hopper, because we got a lot of this to grind up. Chests. Alright, we need wood. And what else? Just iron, basically. Chuck some of that stuff out. I can get rid of these as well. So I'll grab that, and I'll also need a spare chest, come to think of it. So I probably should have made 2 of them. So get another one made up here. And we'll put these on top of the alloy smelter. Actually, no, the pulverizer. So this is all off. And put the hopper on top like that. And we'll put the chests on top of that. Put all of the sandstone in there. So that'll start pulverizing that up for us. It's a lot of sandstone, but it's only like, it's not a guaranteed chance to get the byproduct, so hopefully this will get us quite a bit of it. The other thing that I want is, we'll make one more chest. And what we're going to do is set that up over here for the items to go into. Right there. So we're going to need to set up, let's just grab this. We're going to need to set up some of these item ducts that we made up. So I'm going to have these going along the bottom here. And the beauty of these Ender IO cables is you can basically just attach them like this. So you can have 2 different kinds of cabling right next to each other. How awesome is that? And so that's going to go in there, and then we'll need the back here. Hopefully that's not going to start leaf decay on me. And put that going in there. So, oops. Grab that. Metallurgic infuser. Alright. I might as well have it going along into these as well. Cool. So they're all hooked up. That's hooked up. That doesn't look too tidy there. I'm just going to break that. Let's see, so that was on the inside there. Cool. Alright, well that'll do. I don't know why I went around here like that. Let's just fix that up. I'm sure I had a reason for it, but we can actually have the power cable there and this one here. Good, that looks better. The other thing with the Yetta wrench is I believe you can like hold down shift and scroll to like only show the particular type of cable that you're working on, so it's not super confusing, which is pretty cool. Alright. So, how's this going over here? Let's take a look at this. So we've got plenty of destabilized redstone, and what we want to do is we want to feed that into this here. We might actually wait on that until we have all this functioning as I want it to be. So, let's see. Probably don't want to drop down there. Okay. This is extract mode. So, extract will make this the brown channel for the chest. We'll have it on never active just for the time being. So this one we're going to have on... Oops. We'll set this one to extract. Brown mode as well. Active with signal. Active without signal. And this one over here will have brown mode. Active without signal. Like that. Let's just see if this is working yet. So it should be extracting stuff out of this for us down into the bottom here. Red, let's have a look at this. I usually just basically fiddle with stuff till I get it working. Okay, that's still not working, so this needs to extract. Is that even the right? Let me have a look at this. That's on red. Extract. Oh, hang on. Oh no, I don't need any of those upgrades. I don't think. Item filter. Never active, always active. So we want to extract both of these things. Active without signal. Okay, this is still not getting anything. Let me just check this again. So we had the brown channel. Is that what we need? Still not working. Extract. What is this? Why is this not working? In, out. Which one am I clicking on there? That's the item one there. Hang on. I'm confused. Let's use this. So we want the items. This thing here. Connect that up. Extracted items has no valid outputs. Whoa. Extract. In, out. These should definitely, so that's purple, that's brown. Signal color doesn't matter. So brown should go, where is it? Brown should go to brown. This one should not be, well actually yeah, that's fine. Extracted item has no valid outputs. That should be insert mode maybe? Yeah, that's working. Oh my god. I had them both set to extract. That was the problem with it. Cool. That's actually a little bit hard to reach right there. Maybe if I'm standing up here it'll be okay. I might actually raise it a level. I'm going to have to disconnect everything again. That'll be alright. That's okay there. Alright, so this should then be producing the niter for us. We've already got quite a bit of it there, which is awesome. So then over to this setup. So we have our destabilized redstone now. And the destabilized redstone, so we want this feeding into this one here. And then we want the snowballs feeding in from the other side. Why is this not getting any water now? What have I done? Active without signal. Always active. I think that's what we want. Or not. No. Active without signal, I think. Yes. No? This one's full. So why isn't this getting any... Oh, I know. Yeah, that's for the other fluids. Stupid. Water. Good. Alright. So now that this is churning along, producing the niter for us, we're going to need to make the Blizz powder. So we're going to use the snowballs from the precipitator, and we're going to use the destabilized redstone. Both of those are going to feed into the fluid transposer. So if we set this to accept items, is that the right side? I don't think it is. Accept, and then we need to set this to, let's just change that. I think that's the wrong one. See, yes, out and in. Beautiful. All right, good stuff. Then we want to do sort of the same thing with this as well. So we're going to have this on extracting, and this one on receiving. There. There we go. Alright, so this should then feed in here and create the Blizz powder for us. And I'll set this up so that it also extracts. So how do we do this one again? Let's just double check this. Active without signal to brown. Actually, no, I don't want that one. This one here is the one I want. Brown and active without signal. So this should then feed all that stuff in here for us. There we go. Oh, hang on. I don't want the snowballs going in there. Why is this? Why is it extracting the snowballs? I do not want it extracting snowballs. Is it extracting everything? That's probably what it's doing. Which is not good. So I need to set, let's just turn this off temporarily. Oh man, look at that. So many snowballs now. I'm going to need to set up a filter, I think. But that's going to be kind of annoying because this is going to keep extracting like anything. I think this is the thing that's the problem. Let's just see here. That shouldn't be extracting anything. I only want it to extract this stuff here. Out the bottom. So this should not get extracted. Hopefully I'll set that up correctly. I'm just going to double check. I'm not getting any more snowballs in here, and I'm still getting the Blizz powder, hopefully. Yes. Well, I don't know what I'm going to do with all of these snowballs now. Let's just... I guess we could use some snow eventually for stuff, but... it's not the most useful of blocks, really. Oh well. Mistakes were made. Put those in there. Anyway, this is setting up all of those 4 ingredients that we need to make the gelid cryothium. And we have a stack and almost a half of niter now, which is sweet. We can also recraft this sand back into sandstone and chuck it back in for another go at getting that byproduct. I'm going to need a lot of gelid cryothium later on for when I expand that, so it's not like I can make too much of this stuff. I'll just chuck that in there, and that's still going there. So this is all set up beautifully for us. We've used all of this up. This is still going and making the Blizz powder for us. I think that's pretty much producing exactly how we want it to now. So snowballs, yeah, actually I can use those snowballs for later on when we craft this stuff. But I'm also going to need to set up, let's just put one of these down here. Actually, I probably need that torch there. I also need a tank, so I think I forgot to get one before. Let's go down and get one of those. Where have I got my tanks at? A couple of those. We'll make like... I guess that's probably big enough. Actually, no, we'll... 6. We'll make a fairly big tank of it, of this stuff. Let's head back up top here. So I'm going to put the tank here somewhere. Just shift that. Let's see here. So, what did I do there? Let's grab that back off. So I'll put these tanks down like here. Alright, well, this episode has gone on long enough. We've got our production line going here for the components, all the components that we need to make the gelid cryothium coolant, guys. We're going to set that up in the next episode, so we're going to put that, we're going to actually make it up in this thing, and then we're going to put it inside the reactor here. And then after that, depending on how much time we've got, we might start exploring the world a bit more, and hopefully going out, because I want to find a portal gun, which you can often find in dungeons and stuff like that, and some of that stuff. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed. Please remember to rate and comment. I'll be back in the next episode. Thanks for watching. S1ipperycraft out.